One of the most significant barriers to personal growth is the illusion of control. As humans, we often try to micromanage every aspect of our lives, believing that we can predict outcomes or prevent difficulties. This need for control creates a cycle of stress and frustration, especially when things don't go as planned. Letting go of this need is the first step in rebuilding yourself. It involves surrendering to the reality that not everything is within your grasp and that trying to force outcomes can often do more harm than good. This surrender is not about giving up, it's about releasing what you can't control and redirecting your energy toward what you can. When you let go of control, you create space for clarity and perspective. Anxiety often stems from focusing on uncertainties and potential failures. This mental clutter makes it hard to see the bigger picture or identify solutions. By surrendering control, you quiet the noise and allow yourself to focus on what truly matters: your attitude, actions, and personal growth. This shift in focus gives you the freedom to navigate life with a clearer mind, helping you rebuild yourself from a foundation of strength rather than fear. Letting go also builds emotional resilience. When you accept that you cannot control every situation, you free yourself from the emotional turmoil that comes with unmet expectations. Disappointments and setbacks are inevitable, but they lose their power to derail you when you approach them with acceptance rather than resistance. This emotional balance strengthens your ability to face challenges head-on, knowing that your worth and progress are not tied to external outcomes. Another benefit of letting go is that it fosters adaptability. Life is unpredictable, and the ability to adapt to change is a critical skill in the process of rebuilding yourself. When you relinquish control, you become more open to new paths and opportunities. You stop fixating on how things should be and start appreciating what they are. This openness allows you to pivot when necessary, turning unexpected detours into opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Letting go of control also deepens your trust in yourself and the process of life. Rebuilding yourself requires faith that things will work out, even if you can't see the entire path ahead. This trust allows you to take bold steps forward, knowing that you are supported and guided along the way. As you learn to trust, you also build confidence in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. This combination of faith and self-assurance is a powerful driver of personal transformation. An important aspect of letting go is recognizing the difference between responsibility and control. Taking responsibility for your actions and choices is essential for personal growth, but it's different from trying to control every outcome. Responsibility is about doing your best with what's within your power while accepting that the results may not always align with your expectations. This distinction allows you to approach life with a sense of empowerment rather than anxiety. Letting go of control also improves your relationships with others. When you try to control people or situations, it often leads to tension, misunderstandings, and frustration. Surrendering this need fosters healthier interactions as you learn to trust others and respect their autonomy. This creates a supportive environment where mutual growth and understanding can flourish. In turn, these positive relationships provide a strong support system as you rebuild yourself. Another crucial element of letting go is embracing vulnerability. Admitting that you don't have all the answers or that you need help requires courage. This vulnerability is not a weakness, it's a sign of strength and authenticity. When you let down your guard, you open yourself up to new insights, support, opportunities that can aid in your rebuilding process. Vulnerability also fosters self-compassion, allowing you to forgive yourself for past mistakes and move forward with renewed determination. Finally, letting go of control enables you to align your life with your values and purpose. When you're caught up in trying to control everything, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. Surrendering this need allows you to focus on what's meaningful to you, whether it's personal growth, relationships, or contributing to a greater cause. This alignment brings a sense of fulfillment and direction that fuels your journey of self-reinvention. By letting go of control, you build the inner strength necessary to face life's challenges with grace and resilience. You free yourself from the burden of trying to manage the unmanageable, allowing you to channel your energy into growth, adaptability, and trust. This process lays the groundwork for rebuilding yourself, transforming you into a stronger, wiser, and more authentic version of who you are meant to be. Pain, whether physical, emotional, or mental, is an inevitable part of life. While it can feel overwhelming in the moment, pain also holds immense potential for transformation. When you choose to see pain as a catalyst rather than a curse, you unlock the ability to rebuild yourself stronger and more resilient than before. The key to this transformation lies in your mindset, your willingness to face pain head-on, extract its lessons, and use it as fuel for growth. Pain often comes from unmet expectations, loss or failure, all of which challenge your sense of security and control. Instead of avoiding or suppressing these feelings, transformation begins with acknowledging them. Facing pain requires courage, but it's the first step toward understanding its deeper meaning. When you confront your pain rather than running from it, you begin to see it as a teacher, guiding you toward areas of your life that need attention, healing, or change. Pain also reveals your inner strength that forces you to dig deep and find resources within yourself that you may not have realized were there. For example, overcoming a personal setback might show you that you are more resourceful and determined than you previously believed. These realizations help redefine your identity, shifting your perception of yourself from someone who suffers to someone who overcomes. Each moment of endurance builds your confidence, making you more equipped to handle future challenges. One of the most powerful aspects of pain is its ability to uncover your true priorities. When life is easy, it's tempting to focus on superficial concerns or distractions. Pain, however, has a way of cutting through the noise and forcing you to evaluate what truly matters. For instance, a health scare might remind you to prioritize self-care, or a failed relationship could lead you to value authenticity and connection. These insights allow you to realign your life with your core values, creating a more purposeful and fulfilling existence. Channeling pain into power also involves reframing your perspective. Pain is often seen as something to be avoided, but when you view it as an opportunity for growth, it takes on a new meaning. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" you begin to ask, "What is this teaching me?" This shift in perspective allows you to extract valuable lessons from your experiences, transforming setbacks into stepping stones. It's not about denying the difficulty of pain, but about choosing to see its potential to shape you in positive ways. Another way to turn pain into power is by using it as motivation. Pain can ignite a sense of urgency and determination to change your circumstances. For example, the discomfort of failure might inspire you to work harder, develop new skills, or pursue a different path. The pain of rejection can teach resilience, pushing you to refine your approach and try again. When you harness pain as a driving force, it becomes a source of energy rather than a barrier. Pain also fosters empathy and connection with others. Your struggles make you more compassionate toward those going through similar experiences. This shared understanding creates a sense of community and support, reminding you that you're not alone in your journey. By helping others navigate their pain, you reinforce your own strength and find meaning in your experiences. This cycle of giving and receiving support enriches your life and contributes to your healing process. Transforming pain into power requires patience. Growth doesn't happen overnight. Healing takes time. It's essential to trust the process, even when progress feels slow. Each small step forward, whether it's learning a new skill, forming healthier habits, or simply getting through the day, is a victory. These incremental changes eventually add up, leading to profound transformation. Patience also helps you cultivate resilience, as it reminds you that setbacks are temporary and that progress is always possible. Faith plays a crucial role in this process. Trusting that your pain has a purpose, even if it's not immediately clear, gives you the strength to endure and move forward. Faith provides hope during dark times, reminding you that every challenge carries the potential for growth. It shifts your focus from the pain itself to the possibilities that lie beyond it, enabling you to stay committed to the process of rebuilding yourself. Lastly, turning pain into power is about taking action. While reflection and understanding are important, true transformation requires effort. This might mean seeking help from others, setting new goals, or adopting a proactive approach to your challenges. Action allows you to channel your pain into constructive outlets, turning it into a force for positive change. Whether it's starting a new project, engaging in physical activity, or pursuing personal growth, taking steps forward transforms pain into momentum. Pain, when embraced with the right mindset, becomes one of life's most profound teachers. It forces you to grow, reveals your strengths, and aligns you with your true self. By choosing to transform pain into power, you not only rebuild yourself, but also create a life that is richer, stronger, and more meaningful. This transformation doesn't erase the pain, but it ensures that the pain serves a purpose, becoming the foundation for a more resilient and empowered version of you. Rebuilding yourself begins with rediscovering who you truly are. Over time, the expectations of society, relationships, and personal setbacks can obscure your authentic self, leaving you disconnected from your true values, passions, and identity. Reconnecting with your authentic self is a transformative process that involves peeling back the layers of external influence and aligning your life with what genuinely resonates with you. The first step in reconnecting with your authentic self is self-reflection. This requires taking time to examine your thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors to identify what truly matters to you. It means asking deep and sometimes uncomfortable questions: what are my values? What brings me joy? What fears or limitations are holding me back? These questions create a space for introspection, allowing you to identify areas of your life where you might be living inauthentically or compromising your true self. An essential part of this process is recognizing and challenging limiting beliefs. Over time, negative experiences, criticism, or societal pressures can lead to the internalization of beliefs that don't align with who you are. For example, you may have been told you're not capable of achieving certain goals, and over time, you might start to believe it. Reconnecting with your authentic self requires identifying these false narratives and replacing them with empowering truths. By breaking free from these mental constraints, you open yourself up to the full range of possibilities for personal growth and fulfillment. Another critical step is embracing vulnerability. Living authentically requires the courage to show up as your true self, even if it means risking judgment or rejection. Vulnerability is not a sign of weakness, it's an act of strength and self-acceptance. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you create space for deeper connections with others and a more profound sense of self-awareness. Vulnerability also fosters self-compassion, helping you to accept your imperfections as part of your unique identity. Reconnecting with your authentic self also involves letting go of external validation. Many people live according to others' expectations, seeking approval or avoiding criticism. This external focus can pull you away from your true desires and goals, leaving you feeling unfulfilled. By shifting your focus inward and prioritizing your own values and passions, you reclaim your power to live authentically. This doesn't mean ignoring others' opinions altogether, but rather learning to distinguish between constructive feedback and unnecessary judgment. Another vital aspect of this journey is aligning your actions with your values. It's one thing to know what you stand for, but it's another to live in accordance with those principles. Authenticity requires consistency between your inner beliefs and outward behavior. For example, if you value kindness, you should actively practice it in your daily interactions. This alignment builds integrity and self-respect, reinforcing your connection to your authentic self. Reconnecting with your authentic self also means embracing your unique strengths and quirks. Too often people focus on what they perceive as flaws or shortcomings, comparing themselves to others and striving to meet unrealistic standards. Authenticity involves celebrating what makes you different and using those qualities to your advantage. Whether it's a talent, a perspective, or a way of approaching problems, your uniqueness is your strength. When you fully accept and express these qualities, you build confidence and deepen your sense of self-worth. This journey also requires acknowledging and addressing past wounds. Experiences such as trauma, rejection, or failure can create emotional barriers that disconnect you from your authentic self. Healing these wounds involves facing them with compassion and understanding, whether through personal reflection, conversations with trusted individuals, or seeking professional support. By addressing these issues, you free yourself from their influence, allowing your true self to emerge unburdened by past pain. Reconnecting with your authentic self often includes finding your passions and pursuing them unapologetically. Whether it's a creative endeavor, a career path, or a personal hobby, your passions are a direct expression of who you are. Engaging in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment strengthens your connection to yourself and reinforces the idea that your happiness and growth are worthy of attention. Authenticity also involves setting boundaries. When you're disconnected from your true self, it's easy to overcommit or say yes to things that don't align with your values. Setting clear boundaries helps protect your time, energy, and emotional well-being, ensuring that your actions and relationships are rooted in mutual respect and alignment with your priorities. Boundaries are an act of self-care that reinforce your sense of identity and purpose. Finally, reconnecting with your authentic self is an ongoing process. It's not about reaching a fixed destination, but about continually checking in with yourself, growing and adapting as you evolve. Life's experiences will shape and reshape your identity, and staying connected to your true self requires regular reflection and adjustment. By committing to this journey, you create a life that is not only true to who you are, but also rich in meaning, purpose, and joy. Rediscovering your authentic self is a powerful step in the process of rebuilding your life. It requires honesty, courage, and a willingness to embrace all aspects of yourself, both light and shadow. This journey is not always easy, but it is deeply rewarding, allowing you to live with greater clarity, confidence, and fulfillment. When you reconnect with your authentic self, you unlock the potential to create a life that reflects your values, passions, and unique purpose. Rebuilding yourself is a journey that requires time, persistence, and faith in the process. Patience and trust are essential tools for navigating this transformation, as they help you maintain focus and resilience through the challenges and uncertainties that inevitably arise. When you embrace patience and trust, you allow yourself to grow at a natural pace, free from the pressure of unrealistic expectations or the frustration of immediate results. Patience begins with the understanding that meaningful change takes time. Often people become discouraged when they don't see immediate progress, expecting quick fixes to long-standing challenges. However, growth is rarely linear or rapid and unfolds gradually with periods of progress, setbacks, and plateaus. Recognizing this reality allows you to approach your journey with a sense of calm and acceptance, knowing that every step forward, no matter how small, is a part of the bigger picture. Trust complements patience by giving you the confidence to keep moving forward, even when the path ahead seems unclear. Trusting the process means believing that your efforts will eventually yield results, even if you can't see them yet. It also involves faith in your ability to handle challenges and adapt to unexpected circumstances. This mindset shifts your focus from immediate outcomes to long-term growth, allowing you to stay committed to your goals despite temporary obstacles. Patience teaches you to value progress over perfection. In the process of rebuilding, it's easy to fixate on achieving flawless results or comparing yourself to others who seem further along. This mindset often leads to feelings of inadequacy or burnout. Patience, on the other hand, encourages you to celebrate small victories and recognize that each step forward, no matter how minor, is a sign of growth. By shifting your focus to incremental progress, you create a more sustainable and fulfilling approach to self-improvement. Trust also fosters resilience by helping you reframe setbacks as opportunities for learning and growth. When you trust the process, you understand that challenges are not roadblocks but stepping stones that push you to adapt and strengthen your skills. This perspective reduces the fear of failure, enabling you to take risks and try new approaches without being paralyzed by the possibility of mistakes. Over time, this resilience builds confidence, reinforcing your belief in your ability to overcome obstacles and continue growing. Both patience and trust require a deep connection to the present moment. Often, people become so focused on their goals that they forget to appreciate the journey itself. This fixation on the future can lead to frustration and dissatisfaction, especially when progress feels slow. Patience teaches you to embrace the present, finding meaning and joy in the process of growth. Trust reinforces this by reminding you that every moment, even the challenging ones, is a necessary part of your journey. Practicing patience also helps you develop self-compassion. Rebuilding yourself is not an easy task, and there will be times when you feel frustrated, tired, or uncertain. Patience allows you to treat yourself with kindness and understanding, recognizing that growth is a process that requires time and effort. This self-compassion reduces the pressure to achieve perfection and encourages you to approach your journey with a sense of curiosity and openness. Trust, on the other hand, builds confidence in the unknown. Life is unpredictable, and rebuilding often involves stepping into uncharted territory. Trusting the process means accepting that you don't need to have all the answers right away. Instead, you rely on your instincts, your faith, and the lessons you've learned along the way to guide you. This sense of trust reduces anxiety and creates a sense of peace, allowing you to move forward with clarity and determination. Patience and trust also strengthen your relationships with others. When you're patient, you're more likely to approach interactions with empathy and understanding, creating deeper and more meaningful connections. Trusting the process extends to trusting others, allowing you to build supportive relationships based on mutual respect and collaboration. These connections provide a valuable source of encouragement and inspiration as you rebuild yourself. Another benefit of patience is that it helps you avoid burnout. When you try to rush the process of rebuilding, you risk exhausting yourself physically, emotionally, and mentally. Patience encourages you to pace yourself, taking the time to rest, reflect, and recharge as needed. This balanced approach ensures that you have the energy and motivation to sustain your growth over the long term. Trust also inspires gratitude as it encourages you to focus on what you have rather than what you lack. When you trust that everything is unfolding as it should, you become more attuned to the blessings and opportunities in your life. This sense of gratitude not only enhances your overall well-being, but also reinforces your commitment to the process of growth. Patience and trust are not just passive qualities, they are active choices that require practice and intention. By cultivating these tools, you create a strong foundation for rebuilding yourself with resilience, confidence, and purpose. Together, they remind you that growth is a journey, not a destination, and that every step you take, no matter how small, is a testament to your strength and determination. Consistency is the cornerstone of personal transformation and rebuilding yourself. While inspiration and motivation can spark change, it's the steady, deliberate actions you take each day that create lasting impact. Embracing consistency means committing to your goals and values even when progress feels slow or the journey becomes challenging. It's about showing up for yourself repeatedly, trusting that each effort contributes to a stronger and more resilient foundation. Consistency begins with establishing clear habits and routines that align with your goals. Habits are the building blocks of change, shaping your daily life and reinforcing your commitment to growth. Whether it's dedicating time to physical health, pursuing a skill, or nurturing relationships, small, consistent actions accumulate over time to produce meaningful results. For instance, exercising for just 20 minutes a day may seem insignificant, but over weeks and months it leads to improved fitness, discipline, and self-confidence. One of the greatest challenges of consistency is overcoming the temptation to seek immediate results. In a world that often prioritizes instant gratification, it's easy to become discouraged when you don't see immediate rewards for your efforts. However, lasting change is rarely quick. It requires patience and perseverance. Consistency teaches you to value the process over the outcome, focusing on the effort you put in each day rather than obsessing over how quickly results appear. This shift in mindset helps you stay motivated even when progress is incremental. Consistency also builds self-discipline, which is essential for long-term success. While motivation can wane, discipline keeps you committed to your goals even on difficult days. Developing discipline involves creating a structure that supports your efforts, such as setting specific goals, tracking your progress, and holding yourself accountable. Over time, these practices become second nature, making it easier to maintain consistency and continue moving forward. Another important aspect of consistency is resilience in the face of setbacks. Life is unpredictable and challenges are inevitable. Consistency doesn't mean never faltering. It means having the determination to get back on track when you do. Each time you recommit to your goals after a setback, you strengthen your resilience and reinforce your dedication to growth. This ability to recover and continue is what separates fleeting efforts from lasting change. Consistency also requires managing your environment and priorities. Surrounding yourself with supportive people and creating a space conducive to growth can make it easier to stay consistent. For example, if your goal is to write every day, having a dedicated workspace free from distractions can help you maintain focus. Similarly, being mindful of your priorities ensures that your time and energy are directed toward actions that align with your values and goals rather than being scattered across less meaningful pursuits. One of the most profound benefits of consistency is the confidence it builds. Each small action you take reinforces your belief in your ability to achieve your goals. This self-trust creates a positive feedback loop. The more consistent you are, the more confident you become. And the more confident you become, the easier it is to stay consistent. Over time, this growing confidence transforms your perception of what is possible, empowering you to take on even greater challenges. Consistency also fosters clarity and focus. When you commit to a course of action, you eliminate the mental clutter of indecision and uncertainty. This clarity allows you to channel your energy into meaningful efforts, making your actions more effective. For instance, if you consistently dedicate time to a specific goal, you'll develop a deeper understanding of the process and identify areas for improvement more easily. This focus enhances your ability to make progress and adapt as needed. Another key element of consistency is its ability to create momentum. Each action you take builds on the one before it, creating a cumulative effect that propels you forward. Even small efforts can lead to significant change over time when they are repeated consistently. For example, saving a small amount of money each week might not seem impactful at first, but over months and years, it can grow into a substantial resource. This momentum not only accelerates your progress, but also keeps you motivated to continue. Consistency is also a form of self-respect. When you honor your commitments to yourself, you demonstrate that your goals and values are important. This act of self-respect strengthens your relationship with yourself, building trust and reinforcing your belief in your ability to create the life you desire. By consistently prioritizing your growth, you send a powerful message to yourself: I am worth the effort. Finally, consistency has a ripple effect that extends beyond personal growth. When others see your commitment and dedication, it inspires them to pursue their own goals with similar determination. Your consistent efforts create a positive example, encouraging those around you to embrace their potential and take action toward their dreams. This shared inspiration fosters a culture of growth and support, amplifying the impact of your journey. By embracing consistency, you create a foundation for lasting change that withstands the challenges and uncertainties of life. It's not about perfection or never faltering. It's about committing to your values and goals day after day, knowing that each effort contributes to your growth. Consistency is the bridge between who you are and who you want to become, transforming your aspirations into reality through steady, deliberate action.